All drugs are good for you. All drugs are good for you in different ways. There are drugs that heal sickness. There are drugs that inspire creativity. There are drugs out there to make you feel happy. There are many different kinds of drugs for everything. Most people give drugs a bad reputation. Not everyone is told the positive side effects of drugs. Marijuana can increase appetite, anti-nausea, and pain relief, and that is not including the benefits that can help with glaucoma and multiple sclerosis. Americans for Safe Assess ASA, a patient advocacy nonprofit group, released in 2005, saying many MS patients report that cannabis has a startling and profound effect on muscle spasms, tremors, balance, bladder control, speech and eyesight. Many wheelchair-bound patients report that they can walk unaided when they have smoked cannabis. The magic mushroom even has health benefits. Johns Hopkins research said that the drug generated feeling of joy, peace, and harmony, as well as distance from reality. Among the 36 patients, 2/3 of whom called the experience one of the top 5 in their lives. Positive effects lasted up to 2 months. Alcohol being one of the most popular drugs on college campuses. An article about alcohol was released in 2012 by the Mayo Clinic by Donald Hensrud, MD, stating that alcohol can have several positive effects on the body's heart and blood vessels, the cardiovascular system. First studies have found that drinking alcohol in moderation increases your high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol, which helps carries away, break down extra cholesterol in blood that could otherwise block your arteries. Alcohol thins your blood too, making it less likely that your arteries will form a blood clot. Moderate alcohol intake can lower inflammation throughout your body, as well, and that can also have positive effect on your cardiovascular system. Most drugs are talked about how they are bad for you, and only the negative aspects of the side effects. You can relate many things to this. For instance, some foods are so bad for you that if you ate them constantly, you could develop a life-risking disease. McDonald's, for instance, has a documentary on it called Super Size Me that was released in 2004, written by Morgan Spurlock, that showed the effects of eating McDonald's every day for an extended period of time, and then showed the negative side effects. However, McDonald's is so bad for you, but we all still eat it like it's no problem, because we enjoy it. It tastes good to us. It's easy and it makes us happy. You could say for drugs, moderation is a key for everything. It's the most important part about doing recreational drugs. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Moderation in all things, including moderation." Having a joint once a month or even once a week won't take a toll on your body. It will just increase your enjoyment and make you feel free. Taking mushrooms won't harm you if you take them on special occasions. It will spark your imagination and you will see the world in a different view. You can say that McDonald's in moderation is even good for you. Having McDonald's every so often is not going to kill you or make you obese. It will only satisfy your hunger and leave you happy. So if you do drugs in moderation for recreational use every so often, it will not kill you or harm you. It will just give you a positive attitude on your life and create a joyful mind. There are many successful people that use drugs for recreation. In a government security clearance questionnaire filled out in 1988 and released in 2012, the late Apple founder Steve Jobs admitted he took LSD up to 15 times between 1972 and 1974. He stated, "It was a positive, life-changing experience for me, and I'm glad I went through the experience." Mr. Jobs credited getting high with feeling his creativity. He stated, "The best way I could describe the effect of marijuana and the hashish is that it would make me relaxed and creative." There are even great sport athletes that have done many different drugs and also been very successful. Doc Ellis, for the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1970, pitched a no-hitter on LSD. Michael Phelps, the all-time gold medal leader and the total medal leader at the Olympics, has admitted using marijuana as a recreational drug. Even Sigmund Freud, who was considered the father of psychology, was an avid cocaine user, and when cocaine was first introduced, it was known as the miracle drug. So to come to a conclusion, all drugs are good for you, as long as you use them in moderation and don't abuse the substance. You can be a better person who is enlightened and sees the world in a different way. Be sure not to think of drugs as a harmful substance, but think of them as a way to explore your mind and a way to free yourself from thinking inside the box and start thinking outside of the box and be more creative.